Okay, so this is one of my hives at another site, quite a ways away from where I live. I've actually going to take the lid off here and just quickly check for the food and see if they need feeding. I'm not going to be in for very long. It's going to be quick in and out. They've got loads of food. Right, there you go. Don't know if you can see that. They've still got loads of food left in the oven. This is what I actually came down to do today. Strap up the hive. This is my lean-to shed, which is a proper lean-to. I've chucked it together with loads of different bits of wood, and I've got a bit of plastic and a staple gun I picked up yesterday. So I follow someone called Trent and Ali on van life, and they're building their own house. I'm pretty sure they'd be absolutely disgusted at what I've done here. It's not a hair out of square. This is like probably a foot out of square. So I gave up on trying to put a roof on it. I think I'm just going to chuck some clear plastic over the top of it. Staple gun it all together. And with the staple gun and the plastic, it might actually just hold together. Can't believe it stayed up there because the winds have like knocked my hive over. Knocked loads of stuff over. But my lean-to is still leading to. Result. So what I've discovered is, yeah, boom, I was waxing staples in, it'd be easy peasy, bish bash bosh. But do you know what? I've had to bash them with a bloody hammer. Honestly, I've got a carpal tunnel and staple gun. I'm going to give up on the staple gun. I'm going to see if I've got any, I'm going to see if I've got any tacks or something in my car, because I was so excited about using that staple gun. I'm like properly excited on it. And actually, I don't think I can. My hand's not going to let me do it. I can't do it. It's too heavy. It's too hard for me. I need to be on something. Doing it up high. My hands are giving up on me. All the fingers are going pins and needly, and I've just got no strength. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to go back to the car and see if I've got any tacks in the car. I've got a hammer here. See what I can do. Theoretically, that's a good plan, right? It's a good plan. Get a safe gun. Bish bash bosh. Got that one in. Okay. I mean, look at this. What? I had to get a hammer on them. That one went in okay. But this is way harder than it looks. I just thought they're easy peasy staple guns. I just want to get it dried in, you know. I mean, look at that, dried in. Look at my amazing set of different sheds put together. I'm surprised it's still up with all the wind we've had, to be fair. But anyway, I only want to do it to store some hive parts in here. I want to keep the light in there, and I want to wax them off. Don't like light, and they don't like cold. So if I bring all the hive bodies with all the old frames in and stack them in here, so that they can get daylight, hopefully I won't have to use the horrible sulphur strips that I tried to use in my shed the other day and properly fumigated myself out. I thought I was going to die. I didn't seal the box well enough. I didn't do what it said on the packet. I took shortcuts and yeah, nearly killed myself, and my shed now smells flipping horrible. So for your information, I found some tacks, and yeah, result, found some tacks. They're very, very rusty, but I think with my hand issues, I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I was expecting to do. So back to tacks. This is pretty well, that's what made this entire shed. Tacks. I'm like tacked away. It's ideal. Let's give it a go, and I'll come back when it's finished. Bye. So this is turning into a proper mission. What I've discovered is the tacks just ripped through the plastic. So I've resorted to go back to the staple gun. I'm getting them half in with the staple gun, and I'm just hammering the rest of it in because I've just literally, I'm at my wit's end. The staple gun was the right solution. Just unfortunately, I just don't know how to use them. Here we go. So get it half in there and hammer the buggers. That's the only way I can possibly find solutions. Look, I kept finding every time the wind moved, there's the tack, and then it just rips out. The same up there, so back to the staple gun. Right, so I'm a bit of a spanner. Even last lockdown, when I knocked together this lean-to, I didn't have the right size screws. And I don't want, if you look at that, that's a screw in there. I've covered it now. I've covered it in foam, so I don't want it piercing the plastic. The screws I used were like ridiculously long. I'll show you exactly how long they were. I'm going to bodge it together and put some more foam over that one too. So, yeah, a bit of foam over a screw. Shouldn't cause any piercing. That's my answer to my massively long screw problem. Look what I did down there. That's how long the screws were. My biggest problem is I'm actually only 5'5", and that's a bit higher than me, so getting the tap oil on the roof is quite funny. So, spot the mistake. I got to grips with a staple gun on that bit of wood because I could lean it on something and bash it in. But look at it, it's the wrong way around. Sarah the design master. Not! I think my standing knife's going to just get knackered if I do that. Oh, I'm so pissed off. I should have turned it the other way. I just didn't. I thought it'll be fine, it'll just hang and it'll be fine. But actually, yeah, it'll hang and it'll be fine. Then the wood's going to rot. Oh no, my screw's gone through here. Oh, what do I do? Do I leave it to rot away and then it will come out, or it was everywhere I go, stinging that was. Can't win, man, and it's ripped up the top there on my screw up there, and it's not the end of the world, but that's bloody annoying is what that is. I'm going to go to the car, see if I've got a knife or something I can just ease them all out with. But I really want to get down to my other site, the Barton site, and do some more weeding today. It's really annoyed me actually. I wish I hadn't come, I wish I'd done it on a different day now, but it had to be done at some point. I can't keep putting stuff off, so everywhere I have my things, and I'm not saying I'm ungrateful in any way, shape or form, because yeah, I've got all these wonderful people giving me bits of land to put my bees on, and but I can never get a car anywhere near any of my bee sites. It's like always a mission. It's good for my fitness, keeps my aerobics up, that's all I can say. It's a right pain, considering my bees actually used to be right down the bottom there. So actually, I guess I should be grateful that I'm not walking all the way down there like I was before, and they're just here. It's not quite so bad. I've just got a bit of a hike back to the car. But and look, because I couldn't get the staple gun in there, and it just kept making holes after holes after holes, I thought, don't worry, I found on the floor a little screw. That's alright, I'll screw it in there. Damn, it's gone through. I'll probably find it when I come back in, the whole thing shredded all around my staples next time. But oh, we'll see. Live and learn. It's a lot of plastic to waste if it has though. I'll be really annoyed. Anyway, gotta go, bye. Right, so you know what? I'm too lazy to go back to the car and really care what it looks like. So I just rolled it back round the other way. That side's slightly higher than the other. Yeah, doesn't matter because the whole thing's slightly off anyway. So when I get in, I just have to roll back this way. There you go. At least I've got somewhere dry-ish. Got somewhere dry-ish. It's never going to be dry because the holes in the sides, but somewhere dry-ish. Look at me. I can get inside my shed, which is very sturdily built, I have to say, and be dry. I think, therefore I am. I think I just want to get back and do some more work on the other side. I'm getting annoyed with myself. And at the end of the day, that works. It's going to keep the rain out of it. And what more do you want? Galaxies. And that's cool. I mean, I'm quite pleased with it. That too. Tacks didn't work. Staple gun did work eventually when I worked out I just have to hammer it in. Let's get back to the other side. So, here we have the site. Back to Barton. How steep it's going. I'm losing a lot of traction on the floor now because I'm putting up stinging nettles. And that is where we've got to basically. Right now, putting up those big bugger stilettos. The reason I'm working upwards rather than downwards is because I'm figuring if I put planters down here and pour the soil down, the good nutritious soil down, and also when it rains, all the rainwater will be full of really good nutrients and it will help supply my little plants loads of good nutrients. So, and I'm really crap at sticking to one place at a time, so I'm working on this bit, then I'm going to work on that bit, then I'm going to build planters, have a bonfire, and hopefully that will help all the nutrients come down the hill and feed my plants in the bottom. Snails and wasps, to be fair, can pretty well do one. Snails eat everything you want. So I'm really hoping, like, 10 minutes down the road, in a completely different site, I'm really hoping we don't have snails there. I haven't seen snail trails everywhere yet, but there's all this. I'll wait to get those lonely lock saplings out. They'll come from my garden. It's that lovely fresh vegetables there, aren't they? Take the incinerator right to the very top there, and here is all skills, not I'm a hairdresser, not a photographer.